I'm making this video because I'm not quite sure, but we're making it because I'm going to do something, and then while I'm doing something, we might as well film it. I'm outside, I'm playing around, I want to do something that interests me, and I've been thinking about it for a while, but this is the 49 Merc that me and Jolene have. This is ours. We've chopped it at one time at a car show, had a few friends help me. It's been sitting outside for quite a long time. It's got 75 Chev truck quarter panels on that I sectioned. I've changed the tail lights, the hood I louvered. Yeah, I've changed the front fenders on it, made it 56 Merc, 55 Merc front end on it. But right at the present moment, it's been sitting outside for quite a long time. I do not have any of the interior. I do not have any of the hardware, mostly. Do not have any of that. Really, I bought an empty shell that requires everything. That's what it requires. It requires everything. So that's what I've done. I've chopped it off to make it a visual for me. But right now, at the present moment, I'm thinking that I'm going to chop it off again. I'm going to chop it off again, just for me and Jolene. I'm going to chop it off, come across here, I'm going to chop it all off, the whole roof, right up here and here to the cat. We're going to cut this off, all that off, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it on the chalkboard. Why not? That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to chop that all off, leave the trunk lid actually. I'm going to leave that. I like how the car is sitting. I like all that. I'm going to take the hood off, and we'll go from there. Basically, that's about it. I'm just going to do a little cutting, slicing, and dicing, and Jolene's going to film it. Picked up another oldie yesterday. We want to thank Mr. Miles for dropping it off. We wasn't here. Watch your step, baby. 47 or 48 Ford, 47 Ford, I think. Has a flathead V8 in it that's probably runnable. We've picked it up because that's what we do. We like them kind of cars. You know, we can do anything that we want with them. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's got a chassis, it's got an engine, it's got a transmission, got all kinds of things. So as I'm looking at that car, I'm going to draw that car on the board the best I can, and show you what we're going to do. You know, just, quickly here. The front fenders have got a peak on them. We're going like that. Front fender, we're going to come down like this, and that seems to roll down like that on a Merc, and then come back, and then down. I'm not sure if that's even close at all, but not sure. That come back a little bit further maybe. This would be the hood up here. It wouldn't be that much. The hood come like that. This is the front fenders. Wheel opening. We're saying that's the bottom half of the car. And then we have another part that comes up here. This is where the trunk area is. We're going to cut that off, so it's going to more or less look like that. You're going to see the front fenders, the two doors being cut off, and you'll see just the body when the roof's cut off. So that's basically it for there. Let's go out this way. I'm going to show you this. I've got a 36 Ford that I made a motorcycle out of for the Wharf Rat Rally, and we cut the fenders off it. They weren't much, but the 36 Ford is one of my favorite cars. The 49 Merc, 50 Merc, 51 Merc is one of my favorite cars. These two vehicles, the 36 and the Mercury's there, are some of the two most customized cars in the world. They really are. Like, I've seen more of these chopped than Mercs and that sort of stuff. You see that done all the time. But right now, as I'm looking, this is a 4-door. She's a junker. She's a junker. Like, she's done. She's falling down. And basically, I do not want to see it just sit there and do nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some pieces off it and do what I want to do to make myself happy for the present little bit. You know, it was sitting over there. I've pulled out the 40. I've pulled out this 36 Ford here yesterday. I put that on the trailer by myself, didn't I, baby? And pulled it over there. Anyways, had a couple friends help me move it over there, but I put it on the trailer by myself and got it there. We got the 40 sitting there, that 36 there. I don't really want to cut that one apart to do what I want, what I'm going to do. And basically, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, if you can picture it, I'm going to take this door here, that front end, this part of the roof. I'm going to cut this and take it off. I'm going to keep this part. I'm going to get rid of the back door. I'm going to take this post here and move it up to here on the front of this back piece onto the front of the door. So what I'm going to have is I'm going to have this door shutting on this post. I'm going to have to remove this post and put that in there and do a little bit of work. But what I'm going to do is that door is straight down the back. I'm going to have to straighten this out somehow. I can't see that being a problem because I got that piece right here. I can take that piece off, put it on there, straighten that post out, put that post back in, make that work. So I'm going to make a little tiny 5-window cab out of it with the back, trunk, so forth like that. I'm going to cut it apart, and that's what I'm going to try to I'm going to join it together, cut the post out of it, bring it together. That's what I'm going to do. So let's go back in here and I'll show you exactly what I'm thinking. I plan on making a Cabover truck Mercury out of it. A lot of people, like I see them on the internet all the time, but I think they're photoshopped, a lot of them. I've never seen them really up close. But anyways, I'm going to make one because I have it there. I have that sitting there. It seems to me like a fun art project to me. But I'm going to, you can picture it. This is where the hood is. This is where the front fender is, and a door, and a door. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to draw them in there lightly. But I'm going to take that thing there and add it onto the front. I'm going to put a 36 forward. Draw it right here. On the back. 36 forward on the front of the Mercury. We're going to put it there. We're going to say, I'm not sure how it's going to go yet, how that's going to, hood's going to go yet, don't know. I'm going to clean that off a little nicer. Not quite sure how that's going to go, but that's what I plan on doing. Door, and we'll make the part of the fender part of the door, I'm thinking. I have a little window here. It's going to, it doesn't look that good with all the lines that are what I'm showing, but I slowed it down a little bit. Take out some lines. So this is going to be, I'll run that down to that fender if I can to make it look good for a step. Got to get in it. Door, cowl, hood. Straighten this out a little bit here. I can draw a little neater. Cowl, roof. Yeah, we'll go door down, something like that. Hood, front end. I'll probably fender skirt the back, but I'm going to put a 36 forward. I don't know what's going to, I think it's going to look better than that. I hope it does anyways. That don't look very good, does it? Huh? That don't look very good. We'll get her. I'm going to take that forward though, and we're going to put it on the front of that Mercury, and we're going to make a Cabover. This is what I'd like you to do. If anybody that's really good at that, want you draw me the picture of it and send it to me. But I want to take that off again. Try to draw it again. Hood. There's the door. And it's still the same. Yeah. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. Fender skirt it. It's gonna have more lines in it than Allied van lines. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna run outside. I'm gonna start cutting it off. Basically, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start cutting it off and just junking it up. and get it in pieces, just like me and Jolene did the one outside, or the 34 Chev. Have we put that together? I'm just going to cut this up for now. I just see it on top of it. I don't know why. I just see it on top of it. Don't you, baby? I see it on top. That's what I do. I see it on top. And plus, to me, for that to be sitting there, the Mercury is very nice to go out in the dooryard and take a look at it. Yes, it is. This is nice to look at too. Yes, it is. But I'd like to see them together. I like to see them marry each other. That's what I like to see. And seeing where I have the choice of the matter. Here they go. I should have got a hammer. Got to go back and get a hammer, sweetheart. Right with you. Just go around it if you want to. I didn't draw a very good picture on that board, but it looks good in my brain. It looks good in my brain. I got some pins in the door I think I could punch out other than cut them off. I might even use them, you never know. So I'm hoping what we're going to do is we're going to build the very first Mercury Cabover. Like, not Mercury itself, but a 49 or 51 Merc as a Cabover. That's what I'm hoping. That now, would you? Coming apart that easy, I might have to restore it. Well, I'm going to need this piece on that door. I'm going to weld that down here like this, and I'm going to straighten it out so it'll fit that post. So I'll cut this piece off that door to fit this back piece to work on this post, because I'm going to want that post. I'm going to want the post of that car this post right here looks like it's pretty well shot. I'm going to want that post back here. I'm going to take that here, weld it up in here. I'm going to cut that off, obviously. And I'm going to try to take a piece of metal out of that door, weld it to this nice, and weld it to that post nice so that door can shut up to it. Probably should have reciprocator saw, but I don't have it here at the present moment. Didn't plug it in yet. Plug it in, plug it in. I'm going to try to take the other side door off first, maybe. Got some stuff inside the trunk. I'm not taking the trunk. I just want the shell part of it. I know how to make a floor. I do, I do. No sense going any further when I got right there. Don't want to get this other one stuck in it. There we go. I don't know why I'm doing this. My brain is telling me to do it. That's why, I guess. My brain is telling me to do it. The only thing about doing this sort of stuff is sometimes you have to drag your tools outdoors, and it's not what I like to do. This car is falling, so I think this door is jammed up inside there. Nope. Running board, anybody? I have to get that door open. Have to get a knife. Could just open the door up. I got a grinder. There's a few good pieces on this car. There's a few good pieces on it. We locked in there. Come on, man. That's how they come off. Good, good. We only need a piece. We only need a piece. And another reason why I'm going for this, isn't the color almost the exact same color as the Merc out there? It's almost the exact same patina, right? If I weld it together pretty good, it will look pretty good, I think. It'll look good. Look at that, got a spot crusty already. Alrighty. I basically just want the skin of her, so I'm going to go around the edge of her. I'll show you how I'm going to skin her. I want to cut it off in the easy as possible. Still didn't put that in. I'm just going to go around the wheel wells. I'm going to have to fix, as you can see, this back here. I'm trying to make a cab out of it to put on top of the Merc. So I'm going to have to fix this or put metal there. And also I'm going to have to, what I'll do is I'll square tube it all the way around so I get a nice cab going on. And then I can set it on top and see what goes on, what I have to do. I'm going to cut that off. There's nothing much I'm going to use it. I'm going to try to use this sheet metal, but that's going to become flat on top of the car. It's going to become flat. And another thing too, when I look at the Merc, I think of all the interior that would have to be done. There's, you know, how many pieces of glass there would be, just everything, eh? And as get to do this, I shorten it up a little bit. I only have to do a little bit in time the cab. And I still get to play with it and spend no money. That's basically what I like. I still get to play with it and spend no money. And that's why I'm working on it, because I have to spend no money on it. If I was going to fix it, I have to take it in the building, then start grinding and putting the body fill and primer and buying stuff. I don't want to do that right now. I'm interested in just fabricating. This is sitting over there. That is sitting over there. It's time to play. Time to play! Woo-hoo! Will all lay around there. Yeah, that might. Too far, didn't I? Went too far. Damn it. There we go. My middle name was MacGyver. We're down their sills, man. Three. Just trying to skin her. Just trying to skin her. Not sure if she's got it at the bottom yet or not. Take that off before I get caught and I can't get it off. Fina's doing a good job. We got company. Or we may have company. It all depends if Fina wants to let him in or not. Anyway, all right? You know, I just, you know, I love doing stuff like this. Just for fun. This is just for fun, man. Oh, there's another piece on her. Maybe that's all I know there. I think we're, no sense me cutting that. Make a cool little truck cab, won't it? I think it will. Make a cool little truck cab. I don't know how much the grinder discs were, but if they're $10 a pack, it's worth $10 for all those grinders just to cut that off. You know, $10 only buy you, what, two fantastic ones. We're using them up, man. We're using them up. Not much good on left on the old girl, but we're going to get the goodness of it. The front doors aren't bad. It's like even that is worn there. Someone ground that or something, but it busted apart. We'll fix that. I want those front doors. I'm not going to use the bottom. I'm going to have to section them. Go across here, man. They don't like the interior. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, sweetheart. Your wings look amazing today. Nope. Hey, something's tough. Oh, she got a few braces left on this side. Wow. Couple little braces inside. And this would be a fun little welding project for anybody that's getting into it. Hard cutting sometimes. I think it's falling off. Not sure. You got the will or the want, man. You can have her. You got the will or the want, you can have her. Can't you, baby? Gee. She must be still hooked on, man. Oh. Oh yeah, she got the roof still hooked on. I'm gonna cut the roof off, damn it. What am I thinking? I can't just pull it off without cutting the roof. Come on, Chatty. Is she off on this side? Oh yeah. Get off on that side. Oh, I didn't get that cut over there, did I? Don't see a little piece over there? This little piece. Right here. Nope. That should be cut. Shouldn't matter. I'm gonna cut the roof now. Just pull this out of it. I'm going to need. Let's cut her off. Better take these with me. Hard to believe I'm going to cut her up and save her. Ah! Got me in the face. Got me in the face. Nothing worse, eh, than a car catching up on the cord. Nothing worse. I shouldn't say that. Just went ahead there, 4 or 5. Probably reciprocator, but would have shook her all to rapoo. And what's going to happen is I'll take the good part of the roof from here and put it back there. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping. like clay, I said. Just like, come on, man. Old enough, I got some bit on there. Just like clay. That's what's fun about these old cars, man. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you think of, anyways. Basically, when it comes to me thinking about cars, I generally think about what I have in the dooryard. And that's the exact same thing in life. I worry about what I have. Basically, that's about it. That's how it works. Jumpins. Don't understand. Don't make good sense, does it? That make good sense? Why that's still on there? There we go. Where? A little bit right there, look. I'm telling you, any little tiny thing will hold you up. Is it more? That's the piece I want right there. A little more cut on that side, maybe. Basically it, isn't it? There we go. Gotta love it, eh? Gotta love it. Yeah, that thing there's not coming off this side very good. Or is it? What are we hooked on, man? I think we're hooked on. Right there in that roof in there. Here's a little piece of metal. I think we got her that time. Alright, I gotta cut a bracket off back here. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Excuse my... Are you serious? I want to cut that off there, but... That didn't last long, did it? Huh? That didn't last long. Ha! Pulled that right out. It's good. All right. I can't let this thing down somehow. How am I going to do that now? How am I going to do that? I was telling Julie I had a sore neck. No damn wonder, eh? So, that's good. That's the skin that I want. It'll probably get cut off here somewhere because we're not having it very, you know, let's face it, we're putting it on top of that, so we can't have all of it. And cut that off, make that square again. Cool. Now, the doors don't fit. Them posts come out, that's probably going to fall. That post comes out, that's probably going to fall. But that's what I want. I want the front end. Yeah, that's what I want. This is still connected there. This one's not connected on this side though, is it? That would be fun. I could get I wonder if the hoist would go up and pick it up. Put it through the windows. You know? Put the door through the window. I wonder if I get in there and push that right forward, if that would come off. That one's connected, so I have to get that disconnected. That's all there is to that. That's going to take a chisel and a hammer. You know why it's holding? Someone welded a piece. Because it would never hold before, I would never think. That jammed in there really good. Good, come off. Awesome. Didn't mess with it because I didn't think it was going to come off, but it did. And where did I throw that to? Get that back off. Good stuff this is, man. This is good stuff. I like this stuff. Good sheet metal when you get up to the windows. Right there, baby. Good sheet metal when it gets up to the windows. Here we go. Now. Oh, yeah. Lock that door. And when I growl, it just means I'm trying to give more into her. Right? The more you growl, the better her started, the harder you get. Stronger you get. I don't want to step on them inner fenders, but I'm going to. Pass the seat. Ooh, the door's coming open. Don't want the door to hurt too much. I wonder. There we go. We're off now. We're off now. I want that door to come back some reason. If I could flop her off front ways and get around there, I would. Watch this acrobat. Be careful, sweetheart. Be careful. I just got her hanging on by a limb. All right. Ooh. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I had it, didn't I, sweetheart? I had it. Doors would simply right, we're coming off this way then. Just trying to get the front end off best way I can. And whatever the way that is, away it goes. Nope. Ah! Don't want to do that, but it did it. Get off me. I want to get on here. What, baby? There we go. There we go. Just get her down off. Nice and slow. Nothing got hurt yet. Huh? That door got a little dent in her, maybe. Ooh. Didn't want to do that, but we'll fix her. There. You heard that a bit, pop right out. Nothing got hurt, I don't think. Nothing got hurt, I don't think. I like to roll her back up on her doors, but keep that door shut, sort of. Gutter. I know gutter's the last thing that goes on, but don't think I hurt her a bit, to be honest with you. Didn't hurt her a bit. Whew. Now, that's basically how I got it off. Buckled that door on that side, just give it a bat, didn't even hit the door, and come right back on. I have to square that up. I'm kind of breathing heavy right now, but what I'll do is I'll get this door on here and I'll tack weld it in place, and then we're going to proceed to cutting the bottom of it off, because we're not putting all this on top of the car. We're only coming up this high on that car. We're going to use part of the fender on that car for the step. What? Yeah. Come back tomorrow and check it out, but I just got that cut off. Sort of hurt my arm a little bit, trying to overstretch, hit my neck there a little bit, but you know what happens? Just keep working it and they usually come back. Usually. I'm not Astron, I can't put my arm back on, but it's good to see it off. I didn't hurt anything, I'm happy about that. So I could junk that up now. You come back tomorrow, I'll get a little help. We'll take a junk off of this. We're going to use this part of the roof to take off, to make that look better, because that I jaggled that off a little bit, and I noticed there was a little rot up there by one of the windows, so we'll use what we got there. This post just comes out, obviously, welded in there very easily. That post is going to stay there, obviously, because the door is going to be there, but I'm going to weld that in place with that door, get that tacked in place so I know it shuts. I can do it from the inside, the outside, whatever I want to do. I'm going to have to, I'll probably X-brace it from there, down to there, there to there. We'll get the back, we'll get this cut off, get the back mounted on, and then we'll have to fill in that gap between the post and that back door post. And the basic reason why I'm not going to pick that up and put that on there, because I need a little bit of help. This is my piece that's going to help me on the post, on that, to straighten that post out. That's the door part is going to help me. All the sheet metal's right there. All the bottom of this 36 Ford is going to be cut off. There's going to be no rot in this body at all. I'm going to cut it all off. All the rot in the bottom is going to be cut off. So actually, we're going to have perfect sheet metal for what I'm doing, because I'm going to cut all the rod off. Yeah, I should have stretched before that one, but it come off pretty good. Nothing really got damaged, like nothing's damaged. That door got whacked, but I hit it and boom, come right back out, so we're okay. You'll see how I section doors. When I cut them doors off, I will not build new lips for them and all that stuff. I just put a piece underneath it, trace it, cap it, put a hole in the bottom of it, and you're good. Alrighty, there's what a 36 Ford looks like when it's demolished, 4-door that is. And when I first got this 36 Ford, I had that one over there too. My plan was to make the SoCal Speed Shop truck. I can make that truck, I most certainly can. Piece of piss. I just don't know why I should bother when someone's already did it. That's basically where I'm at. They've already done it. They've done a great job, and I don't want to step on their toes. I want to make something that someone wants to look at what I've done and step on my toes. Have a good one, everybody. You come back tomorrow, and I'll probably try to get this thing looking like a cab. I want to make it look like a cab for a truck, and that's what I want to make it look for. And then I'll come around along the bottom, cut it all off where I want to, and then we're going to add it to that 49 Merc. Only do what my brain tells me to do. That's it.